Yesterday, Parliament stood and honoured a Nazi. It is unbelievable that this happened, and the Canadian people deserve to be represented with dignity in this House and on the world stage, and that was taken away from them. The Liberals have so profoundly failed Canadians. This is beyond shameful and embarrassing, and it will never be forgotten. Now the Speaker has resigned, but the Prime Minister bears responsibility. He is in charge. This happened under his watch. Will he finally do the right thing and apologize to Canadians?
I think we all agree with my honourable colleague that we wish this had never happened, because it did bring shame and embarrassment to every single member of this House, as well as every single Canadian. Unfortunately, it was the Speaker and the Speaker alone who chose to invite this individual and acknowledge this individual in the gallery, unbeknownst to any member of Parliament in here, which is why every single member present stood and applauded, because they were led to believe this individual was someone who he wasn't. We know that that was not the case. The Speaker has taken responsibility and he has resigned.
Kildonan, St. Paul.
There is no more time for Liberal excuses, Mr. Speaker, and more deflections. Canadians deserve far better than that. Friday was supposed to be a day where Canadians and Ukrainians were able to come together and stand against Putin's brutal regime and their illegal, brutal, deadly invasion of Ukraine. The President of Ukraine was in Parliament. The world's eyes were on Canada, but due to Liberal negligence and incompetence, a Nazi was honoured at that time, Mr. Speaker. Canada has been profoundly embarrassed, and there will be lasting international consequences. The Prime Minister cannot escape his responsibility to this House and to Canadians. The buck stops with him, Mr. Speaker. Will he be apologizing to Canada and our world allies, yes or no?
The Honourable Government House Leader.
Again, I would ask my honourable colleagues to please stick to the facts. They all know that this was the decision of the Speaker of the House of Commons to both invite this individual and recognize him without informing a single member of Parliament, the Prime Minister, the government, or the Ukrainian delegation. We all feel completely embarrassed and shamed by this fact. And for this, the Speaker has not only apologized, he has resigned. That was the right thing for him to do after a very horrific incident for all of us.